Now on today's 101, the real estate and sales stinkers. If you have your home, it just won't sell, and it may just be one of the 8 features that might make it a real turnoff for buyers. A real estate guru, Barbara Corcoran, is here to tell us what works and what will destroy a sale. Barbara, good morning.
Good morning, Ann.
A lot of houses out there.
Too many houses out there.
And you say that there's some things in our houses that can make it harder for us to sell our home. For example,
Immediate turnoffs.
For example, small houses are
small houses under 900 square feet. Buyers just don't want them.
Having only one bathroom is a mistake.
Everyone wants at least 2, even a bachelor living by himself.
And not having an air conditioner is a problem?
Air conditioning costs only $10,000 to $12,000 to put in. If your house doesn't have it, people think it's a house from the last century.
Some houses don't have fuse boxes?
No fuse boxes, and that's a blast from the past. When they see a fuse box, what you really have to do is for $2,000, just put in a circuit breaker, and it makes the house modern.
You know, it's interesting. Spiral staircases can look good on paper.
They look really pretty, but, you know, people in America are aging. They don't want the spiral staircase, and people with young kids are afraid the kids fall down them. Spiral staircases are a turnoff.
Laundry rooms no longer are in the basement. At least we don't want them to be.
Well, no one really wants to do laundry anyway and put it in the basement, and people really don't want to do it.
And also those popcorn and stucco ceilings.
Terrible.
Not
terrible.
A big fan.
Popcorn is out, and even worse than that are drop ceilings with fluorescent lights. Again, they date the house.
Also, basements with outside-only access are a big mistake.
In bad weather, you slip down the steps, or even if you don't, people think they will. They just don't want it.
So do you think that if people have any one of those things, if it's possible, they should add that other bathroom, or they should put that other entrance in, or they should fix that stucco, and that will improve the sale of their home?
The best thing they could do is actually go out and look at other houses in the market and compete with the best houses in their price category, and automatically you'll come home with a list of what you could do to improve your house.
Now, there are also other things you say that are on the way out, so they're not necessarily on the wish list of most people buying right now. For example, they include McMansions.
McMansions are too big, and the guys that have the money to build them, when it comes time to sell, the new buyer has the money to build them, would rather build his own. They don't sell well.
Also, separate living and dining rooms. I mean, people have this idea of what a living room now is, and the dining room is kind of the same room now today.
Well, combined space, exactly. You're right on that. People want to combine the space. A separation means formal, and people don't live like that anymore.
A small master bath is a mistake.
Even in a mid-priced house, people want 2 sinks, 2 cabinets, and 2 johns in some instances as well.
And a standard-sized garage door is also a no-no.
Because the SUVs are a foot bigger, so you need to have a bigger garage door today as well.
And oversized decks?
Oversized decks. I mean the kind that look like a football field. You can see wood as far as you can see. That's a bad idea. People want their backyards back.
Oh, okay. So if it takes a space of backyard.
It's out now.
Okay, so if you have any of these issues and you can fix them, you should try to modify them if you can.
They're very easy to fix. They don't cost a lot of money. You could do it a little at a time and also enjoy your home while you're living there.
So now we're in a situation we really have to sell the house, and our bathroom is black.
Black
or
is
purple.
Unusual. Purple is unusual. Anything unusual in a house is never good for sales. Things like built-in fish tanks. I've seen them all. Anything that's unusual, the buyer will deduct it from the asking price, and they're thinking, my God, I've got to get this out of here. So it's always bad news to be unusual.
So your best advice to the person then who really needs to sell this home, and that's it, that this is, you know, we're worrying about the economy, some of us are, and we really have to get rid of this home because of that. Any other basic tips besides these fixes in terms of how to play this market?
Something very basic that people overlook is something as basic as price. The largest mistake homeowners make every day of the week, considering that you now have 3 times as many houses on the market for sale as you had 2 years ago, think about that. You have to have your price right. And the one thing that every homeowner is afraid of is underpricing their home, but it's the one thing you could do to slightly underprice it and make sure it wins the competition. This is a competitive market.
So make it too good to pass up.
Absolutely.
Barbara Corcoran, thank you so much this morning.
Thank you so much.